Hi, I'm Andy Mann, and I'm here with Syscon TV on set at the CloudEXPO West here at Santa Clara. I'm excited today to be able to present to you Alex Brower. Alex is VP of Marketing at Cloud Academy. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
So, look, I just want to ask you a little bit, a couple of questions about Cloud Academy. Tell me, to start out, what does Cloud Academy do?
Sure. Cloud Academy is an enterprise training platform for the cloud, specifically public clouds. We offer guided learning experiences on AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and all the surrounding methodologies and technologies that you need to know and that your teams need to know in order to leverage the full benefits of the cloud.
Well, that sounds pretty useful, especially in this day. So you must be getting a lot of good discussions here at Cloud Expo.
Yeah, we're over at booth 200. We've been having a number of our existing customers come by, along with people who are interested in bridging the cloud skill gap.
Excellent, excellent. Tell me, so when you're talking with these customers and you're talking with others who are here at this show, what are the big challenges they're facing, and how do you look at addressing those for them?
Yeah, so I think a couple things. First, the pace of change, specifically with the public clouds. I think Amazon is on track to announce over 1,000 product feature announcements. Even the most sophisticated teams are having trouble keeping up and cutting through the noise. So they're looking for ways to discover technologies, figure out what matters, select best fit, and actually operate and deploy. That's one. I think two is just this cloud skill gap. Not every company is a Netflix. Not every company is a Snapchat. And you can try to hire from the outside, but most companies are realizing that they need to turn within and build skills within their existing teams.
Yeah, good one. So when you're working with these customers, what sort of outcomes do they find really useful? Because obviously the skills gap is incredibly significant. I see this in all sorts of walks of life. So do you provide those skills? Do you help them overcome those challenges? What sort of outcomes do they achieve?
Sure. So we think about cloud skills as the combination of knowledge, the best practices, the technical expertise, critically the hands-on experience. So we give you a live working sandbox on AWS or Azure to actually apply those learnings. And finally, the context. So what I mean by context is you can use Cloud Academy to learn about Kubernetes. You can then get some experience applying Kubernetes hands-on. But what's really helpful as a business is for your staff to know where else is Kubernetes being used in the organization. And so we have a product called Content Engine, which allows you to inject your own documentation and training material into our platform so that we think about it as kind of a cloud maturity curve from adoption to becoming operational to optimizing and leveraging the most of public clouds. Companies use Cloud Academy really to move up that cloud maturity curve.
Excellent. Now, part of that maturity curve, I know, is we're starting to look at the ideas around multi-cloud. We've moved on from individual specific clouds and lock-in, where we've even moved a little bit beyond hybrid. And we're starting to talk about this idea of multi-cloud. Now, tell me, what does multi-cloud mean to you? What does it mean to your customers? How are they using that?
Yeah. So in many ways, I think multi-cloud is something that kind of happened, and someone must have coined the phrase a year and a half ago. It's something that everyone said, well, we must manage this. When we talk about multi-cloud, we're thinking about multiple public clouds. When we think about that cloud maturity curve, most customers went from bare metal to AWS, or they're somewhere along that transition. They've gotten close to being 100% on AWS, and now they're starting to think about Azure. And and maybe there's a data team somewhere who's thinking about Google Cloud. So, in case it's not obvious, we think that the multi-cloud can be more than just something to manage. We think it can be strategic. And once you've gotten past the management of SLAs, security, compliance, then you can start to really select best fit technologies and in some cases negotiate prices down a bit. The one thing that's central to all of that is having a team and sets of teams which are competent across multiple clouds. It might not be the same person, but as an organization, you need to invest in training so that your teams can actually operate in the context of multiple public clouds.
Yeah, and I think especially we turn at conferences like this and we see a lot about technology and tools and stuff. We often forget about those soft skills and the training that involves the human side.
Yeah, there's one benefit of cloud training actually stems from training beyond just the technical folks. So what we see are oftentimes business users taking some of the more basic Cloud Academy courses, and that just yielding immense benefits for the IT teams and the development teams that have to shift thinking in a way. And it's difficult to do when you're sitting across the organization from.
Yeah, look, I've certainly met a lot of executives I'd like to send to your courses and get them trained up on what the cloud really is. So that's all the time we've got, but tell me, where can we find out more about Cloud Academy?
Sure, cloudacademy.com, and we're over at booth 200.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. I've been spending time now with Alex Brower, VP of Marketing at Cloud Academy, live from SysCon TV. I'm Andy Mann. We'll see you next time.